It's here. This is no ordinary final week. Something is being concealed, and the moon is in on it. Here we are, the final week of January. The month has been building toward this moment, and now everything feels like it's teetering on the edge of something bigger. This isn't just the end of January, it's the end of a cycle that's been quietly working behind the scenes. This week already started with a bizarre event that's still affecting us, and that's just the start. And guess what? The moon knows. Right now, the energy in the cosmos feels different, doesn't it? That's because the moon, our ancient celestial guide, isn't just moving through its cycle, it's masking something. Something powerful. Something that could alter the way you feel, think, and experience reality. This week, the new moon on the 29th isn't your ordinary lunar reset. It feels deliberate, like it's hiding something. This energy is subtle, almost like a whisper you can't quite make out, but it's there. The moon is preparing to reveal its secret, but not yet. Something massive is brewing under this darkness, and if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss it. Stay with me because by the end of this week, your life will shift in ways you never imagined. What if I told you the moon isn't acting alone? This week started with a cosmic event so powerful, it's still rippling through your energy field. The six-planet alignment that energetically peaked yesterday. Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. These celestial giants aligned in perfect harmony, pouring their energy into the Earth. And while many may have overlooked it as a simple astronomical occurrence, those who are tuned in, those who feel, know better. You might have felt it already, heightened emotions, strange dreams, an unshakable sense that something is shifting. That's the alignment working through you. These planets are speaking directly to your spirit, shaking loose what no longer serves you and preparing you for a whole new energetic reality. The moon's secrecy this week is amplifying the effects of that alignment. Together, they're creating a cocktail of cosmic intensity that's impossible to ignore. And here's the wild part. This is just the beginning. Keep watching, because what's coming next will change everything. Tomorrow, the moon and the sun will be closer than ever. So why does it feel like everything is slipping through your fingers? On January 28th, the moon reaches its perihelion, its closest point to the sun. Astronomically, it's a moment of perfect alignment, but spiritually, it's a paradox. While the moon and sun align physically, the energy they radiate can leave you feeling disconnected, detached, almost like you're floating between worlds. This is the strange magic of the perihelion. The moon, often a symbol of intuition and emotion, is drawing close to the blazing clarity of the sun. It's like your heart and your mind are being pulled into alignment. But instead of harmony, you might feel friction. Sometimes the closer you are to the light, the more shadows you see. That's why this week might feel emotionally intense. You could find yourself questioning your path, your decisions, even your relationships. It's not because you're lost. It's because the universe is holding up a mirror, asking you to face what you've been avoiding. This is a rare chance to recalibrate, to find balance in the midst of disconnection. Use this time to reflect. The closer the moon comes to the sun, the clearer your vision will become, if you're willing to look. Have you felt it yet? That unshakable need to let go of things, people, habits? That's not random. It's alignment. This week's cosmic energy isn't just flowing through the heavens. It's coursing through you. The alignment of the six planets has created a wave of energy that's urging you. No, forcing you to make space. But the alignment isn't doing all of this alone. This wouldn't be possible without the moon's influence. You might feel an overwhelming urge to clean your home, to toss out that box of memories you've been holding on to for too long, or to finally walk away from that toxic friendship that's been draining you. Because this energy isn't just about clearing, it's about preparing. The cosmos is pushing you to let go of the old so you can welcome the new. Think of it like a spiritual detox. Your soul is craving lightness, clarity, freedom. Sometimes you don't realize how heavy the baggage is until you put it down. This isn't just about physical clutter. Have you noticed your emotions bubbling to the surface? Anger, sadness, even nostalgia. That's part of the purge. It's the alignment shaking loose what no longer serves you, patterns, beliefs, attachments. Here is the catch. This process isn't always comfortable. You might feel restless, even overwhelmed, as the urge to release builds. But trust the process. Lean into it, because once you let go, you'll create space for something extraordinary to enter your life. This new moon isn't asking you to make a choice. It's demanding it. On January 29th, the new moon will rise, and with it, a rare, almost magnetic pull to act. New moons are always about beginnings, yes, but this one is different. It's not just opening doors, it's closing others. This is the crossroads where you'll have to decide. Do you step forward into the unknown or stay behind in the comfort of the familiar? This week, the universe isn't offering you time. It's offering you a now or never moment. The energy leading up to this lunar event will feel like a pressure cooker. You might feel torn, stuck in limbo. But here's the truth. Indecision is still a decision. The opportunities presented by this new moon are fleeting. If you hesitate, you risk watching them pass you by, leaving you to wonder what could have been. But don't panic. Use the moon's energy to tune into your intuition. Reflect on where you've been and where you want to go. This isn't about perfection, it's about direction. Which path feels alive to you? Which one whispers, "This is where you're meant to be"? As the moon renews itself, so can you. But the question remains, will you? On January 30th, Uranus will break free from retrograde, and when it does, everything changes. Uranus, the planet of rebellion and sudden shifts, has been in retrograde for months, quietly stirring up chaos beneath the surface. But now it's turning direct, unleashing a cosmic shockwave that will hit like an electric jolt to your spiritual system. This isn't a gentle nudge, it's a lightning bolt, and you'll feel it. When Uranus leaves retrograde, it's like flipping a switch. The energy goes from slow and introspective to explosive and unpredictable. You might feel a surge of creativity, like ideas are flooding your mind faster than you can catch them. Or you might feel completely thrown off balance, emotions running high, plans unraveling, relationships suddenly shifting. Why? Because Uranus doesn't care about stability. It's here to break the old patterns that are holding you back, whether you're ready or not. If you've been clinging to routines or beliefs that no longer serve you, expect them to shatter. This energy can feel chaotic, but it's also incredibly liberating. Think of it as a wake-up call, a reminder that sometimes the only way to move forward is to embrace the unexpected. Chaos isn't the end. It's the spark that ignites something new. So as January ends, stay open. Let the shocks and surprises of Uranus's shift guide you. They aren't random. They're exactly what you need to break free and start fresh. The moon isn't just reflecting light, it's reflecting a cosmic battle. This week, the moon's energy feels different, heavy, unstable, almost like it's being pulled in opposite directions. That's because it is. Right now, the moon is caught in an unseen war, a tug-of-war between forces of light and shadow. And here's the wild part. You're feeling it too. Have you noticed sudden mood swings? One moment you're euphoric, buzzing with ideas, and the next you're overwhelmed by doubt or fear that seemingly comes out of nowhere. That's the battlefield manifesting inside of you. This isn't just about the moon, it's about you. The war it's waging is mirrored in your own spirit. On one side, the light is pushing you to evolve, to step into your higher self. On the other, the shadow clings to what's familiar, whispering fears and insecurities to keep you stuck. This battle can feel exhausting, even chaotic. But here's the truth. Chaos precedes transformation. As the moon moves through its phases, you may notice these internal shifts intensifying, almost as if you're being tested. Will you give in to fear, or will you align with the light and rise above? The moon's energy this week isn't random. It's asking you to choose a side. Which will it? This week isn't just another chapter. It's a checkpoint, a crossroads where reflection meets action. The final week of January carries an energy that's easy to overlook, but impossible to ignore if you're paying attention. Think about it. January is the month of beginnings. It's when we set goals, dream big, and declare who we're going to become. But now here we are at the tail end of it. It's not about guilt or shame. It's about clarity. Ask yourself, what have I created this month? What have I let go of? And what am I still holding on to that no longer serves me? Maybe you've made strides, or maybe you've hesitated. Either way, this is your moment to realign. January's final week isn't just the end of a month, it's the start of your next chapter. The moon's energy this week is subtle but powerful. With the new moon on the horizon, it's like the universe is handing you a clean slate. But before you can write on it, you have to decide what you want to leave behind. Use this time to look inward. Are there old fears or habits that are weighing you down? Are you stuck in cycles that you know, deep down, need to break? And here's the thing about this week. It's not just personal. There's a collective energy at play. The moon, the planets, the cosmos, they're all aligning to create a pause, a breath, a moment to check in with yourself before February's wave of momentum hits. Consider this your cosmic progress report. The universe isn't grading you, it's guiding you. You don't have to have all the answers right now, but you do have to be honest with yourself. What do you want to carry forward into February? And what are you finally ready to leave behind? This is your chance to clear the slate, to shed the weight of indecision, and to step into the next phase of your journey with purpose. This is it. The universe isn't just nudging you forward, it's giving you a full-blown shove. The energy of this week is like a crescendo. Everything from the moon's phases to Uranus breaking free from retrograde is building toward one thing: momentum. February isn't waiting for you to catch up. It's barreling forward, and this is your moment to decide how you're going to meet it. Right now, you're standing on the edge of a shift. Think of this week as the final stretch of a long climb. You've been ascending all month, sometimes smoothly, sometimes struggling, and now you're reaching the peak. The air is thinner here, the view is clearer, and the decisions you make now will determine how you descend into February. This isn't just about stepping into a new month. It's about stepping into a new frequency. Here's what you need to know. The universe is on your side, but it won't do the work for you. The energy of the new moon is about renewal, yes, but it's also about action. Pair that with Uranus leaving retrograde on the 30th, and you have an electric surge of possibility. The final week of January is more than just an end. It's a bridge. And on the other side of that bridge is the version of you that's ready to embrace February with confidence, clarity, and power. This is your final push. Don't just step into February, leap into it. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.